ENG-adsraaf back. Yeah. Well, there we go. Oh, one. Just bear with me a minute. Just get. Loading up the game. It does show my proper, oh well. Oh wait, what does it show on the pages?
It's gonna work out, John. It's gonna work out. Listen to Dutch.
Now, I don't expect you to understand this, but I have never been more proud of you than I am right now, brother. You're doing the right thing.
If I don't get that boy back safe, she'll kill us all.
I know, but looking at this logically, well, that boy is fine. They took him to scare us. Nobody takes a boy to harm him.
This is where I
Right, John.
left off yesterday.
What do you think, Arthur?
The boy will be fine. But, well, of course Marston's scared rotten. I mean, we killed all those people. We stirred up all that trouble.
I don't need
For nothing.
really
No,
advanced settings, do I?
for living. Now, we get that boy back, and we go. Trust me.
Hey, Dutch, we got a problem.
Not a problem. Visitors. A solution. Good day, fine people. Mr. Vanderlind. Matthews, I presume. And who are you?
Rip Van Winkle.
Huh. Good day, sir. Agent Milton, Pinkerton Detective Agency. Agent Ross. Ah, Mr. Morgan. Nice to see you again.
And to what do we owe the pleasure, Agent Moron?
I don't know if you're aware, but this is a civilized land now. We didn't kill all them savages only to allow the likes of you to act like human dignity, and basic decency was outmoded or not yet invented. This thing, it's done.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only appetites.
And as a consequence, that lets you take what you please, kill whom you please, and hang the rest of us? Who made you the messiah to these lost souls you've led so horribly astray?
I'm nothing but a seeker, Mr. Milton.
You ain't much of anything more than a killer, Mr. Vanderlind. But I came to make a deal. It's time. You come with me, and I give the rest of you 3 days to run off, disappear, and go and live like human beings someplace else.
You came for me? Risk life and limb in this den of lowlifes and murderers so that they might live and love? Ain't that fine?
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
In that case,
Sorry.
my honor to join
My
you.
phone.
Excuse me, friends. I have an appointment to keep with.
I think your new friend should leave now, Dutch.
You're making a big mistake. All of you.
Yeah, dreadful. We have got something. Something to live and die for. How awful for us. Mr. Milton, stop following us. We'll be gone soon.
I'm afraid I can't. And when I return, I'll be with 50 men. All of you will die. Run away from this place, you fools! Run!
Come on.
Get your damn hands off of me, boy.
What?
What now?
We get out of here. And quick. Any ideas?
I know a big old house hidden in the swamps outside Saint Denis. I'm sure they'll find us eventually, but it should buy us a few days.
Few days is all we need.
There's a spot out by Shady Belle. Lenny and I got into that dispute with the previous occupiers. Place is well hidden.
You and Arthur, ride out to make sure no one else has moved in. Lenny, you go follow those fools out of here. Make sure that they leave. And John, we'll get Jack back, and we'll get going. Rest of you, get packing!
Oh, pardon me.
Come on, John.
This is crazy.
We'll get packed up, but we need to get
Okay, yeah. We're gonna continue this
I thought we was in a hurry.
Okay, fellas.
yesterday.
Follow me. I know the way.
Okay, yeah, I wonder if I should, I should really lower the volume, or the music volume, so I might not get, oh yeah, I'll maybe put a waypoint to, okay, I don't need a waypoint. Keep forgetting that.
It's gonna be all right, John.
We should be going for Jack.
We will. We have to move everyone first before that bastard Milton comes back with an army. We ain't no use to Jack in jail or at the end of a rope.
I don't even know what to think no more.
Just gotta keep our cool. Be smart about this.
Smart? Are you joking? We made too much noise once again. We drew him right to us. I mean, how many people we killed in the past few weeks?
Far too many.
It's Dutch playing his games. Hosea, too. Getting involved with those two families. Master con men working their magic.
They thought there was a lot of gold.
Yeah, they thought there was money. Ain't there always?
Look, Marston, I don't know what to tell you. Things don't always work out. That ain't nothing new.
Jack's gone. We lost Sean, Mac, Davy, Jenny. And for what?
We can't change what's done. We can only move on.
But one day, we need to start learning from our mistakes.
Come on, it ain't all bad. We've had a rocky run. We'll be okay. We'll get through it.
Dutch will fix it. Dutch will come up with a big plan. Right now, every plan gets us into worse trouble. We're getting further from where we're meant to be going.
Now, you can't put all this on Dutch. You're worked up, and rightly so. Just don't get too far in your head with all this. You'll never get out.
It's a goddamn mess. That poor kid. We chose this life. He didn't.
I don't know. I think this life chose us.
No.
You, me, Dutch, Hosea. It's been a long time now.
Sure has. Lots changed.
I sometimes wonder if things was ever the way we remembered them. If we were ever who we thought we was.
Like I told you, don't go down a rabbit hole with this, Marston. That won't help nothing.
I treated Jack bad. Abigail, too. I didn't want to believe he was mine. You know, when I was lost on that mountain after Blackwater, part of me thought I could just leave again and no one would ever know.
But some wolves thought otherwise. Look, you're here now, and this spot we're going to, it's close to Saint Denis. As soon as we get the others safe, we'll find this Bronte and get Jack back.
So what is this place?
Lenny found it. Big old run-down plantation house. Another gang was holed up there for a while, but we sent them on their way. Probably moved on to one of their other hideouts, what's left of them. Where we got that dynamite for the bank job. Shouldn't be any trouble. Just need to check it's all clear.
Now, where have I heard that before?
Alright. Should be just down this path to the left here. That's it up ahead.
4 walls and a roof. We're moving up in the world.
You ain't seen inside it yet.
Come on. Sooner we get this done,
Did
the
we
better.
not burn this house down? What is this?
You sure this
It's
place
just
is empty?
another house that looks
I ain't sure
quite
on
like it.
nothing.
All right. Let's leave the horses here and take a look.
Oh god.
Damn it! Still some here.
I can see that. You think there's more of them?
I'll check the house. You keep watch out here.
Going in then?
You fools should have left when you had the chance.
Oh hell.
Dead or alive, you're leaving this place today. Oh, shit! Get out of here. Now, go!
Okay, I'm going.
Okay. Ran right past me.
I was letting them go.
The guys in here.
Any more of you upstairs? I'm coming for you. You hear me? Who the hell do you think you are? Sorry, boys. This is ours now.
Come at me. I dare you.
Didn't you get the message last time?
Okay. Why is it all
We'll find out who put you up to this.
yellow?
Come out with your hands up. You can still
Right,
walk
that's
out of
good.
here.
Gun oil. Gun oil. Oh, I can't pick up though. Maybe if I use some. Some gun oil. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh. Just a quick minute. It's not what is that on my... I can take that now. Why is this bit all yellow? Okay, so I have to be careful here.
Where are you creeps hiding? Come out where I can shoot you! Oh, I'm gonna be real happy to shut you up. You think you're tough, Yankee? Come in here and fight me like a man. Come and fight me.
Made a mistake messing with us Southern boys.
Why you guys go here? What's that? Break clock. What? It's it's The door's open. What?
I knew you'd come. Soon enough. You were some of the coward. Like you. Oh, the army of criminals who stole our land and our government. I survived them all. Our fight will live on.
Okay. Why did you do that? If there's anything. No, open them. Anything in here? In the chimney. No.
Come on now, girlie. Fight me like a goddamn man. Lady, get in here and fight. Come on.
How's it looking up there?
I think that's a lot. Didn't even have to shoot the last one.
Good. Come help me with this, will you? Everything all right up there?
Can't carry any more items.
What are you doing?
Loot him. No, loot.
Coming?
Open. Okay, that doesn't open the door. But open.
Here. Give me a hand moving these bodies. Don't want the others walking into this. Are you gonna help me carry these then? Follow me. All right, This way. We'll dump the bodies in the swamp over there.
The crocodiles. Feed the crocodiles.
Okay, I can deal with the rest of the bodies. You go meet up with the caravan, guide them in.
Oh wait. Not sure why that guy shot himself. No, I don't. Well, Topsy.
Welcome home, all of you, to my humble abode. We got fine living. No the corpses and the alligators, it's paradise.
I love it. Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, would you two kindly work your magic? Arthur, take a ride with me.
Sure.
Come on.
George?
Yes?
Could I have a word with you?
Not now.
So,
Come on, Arthur.
I thought when you came would be further away from where we were.
Can you believe that girl? All I've got going on, and she wants to talk.
Everything okay with you two?
I've got far more important things to worry about right now than Molly O'Shea. Come on, Arthur. I don't think this is the right way.
Turn to Dutch. What do you want, cat? You can't go out. Yeah, let's go to Dutch then.
Can we just ride together now? So, back to what you were saying.
So, where are we going?
What now, Arthur? Get up here, Arthur! Is it too much to ask that you ride with me?
Like you were saying before,
To take a look at this eighth wonder of the civilized world, Saint Denis, I keep hearing about. According to the map, the road up this way should lead us right in there.
all right. I guess this day ain't over yet.
Not quite. Good work back there, Arthur. Everything went okay?
Few loose ends, nothing major.
And John?
About what you'd expect. He's taking it hard.
We are going to get that boy back, whatever it takes. I need you to start asking around in the city for Bronte. Subtly, of course. Public places, maybe start with the saloons. Anyone who can put us in contact with him.
Of course. What about the Pinkertons?
I'm fairly sure nobody followed us. We moved out fast. We should be safe for a few days here.
And then?
I think we need to move a little further. Put some ocean between us and all of this. The mess with those two families.
That's what I was thinking.
Losing Sean. I see things differently now. For a long time, I truly believed a paradise lay somewhere in the West for us. But I just don't know anymore.
So we're leaving the country now?
Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Whatever we do, we'll need more money. In any case, we have more pressing matters to attend to first. Okay, there she is. A real city. The future.
Big cities. They're
always repellent.
Exactly.
I'll find you in there. Go see what you can figure out.
Yes.
Ooh, chapter 4. Settling feuds. Let's see. So let's see what we've got around here. Stable. So I guess I have to. That bit of the map is sort of not visual. Not. I guess I need to go move around here to unlock it on the map a bit. It's not visually me, I don't know. Photo studio. Taylor. Bounty poster. I haven't done a bounty since chapter 1 in Valentine, one of those in Valentine. Let's just see what's Angelo Bronte, who's that? Dutch needs you to ask around in public places for information on Angelo Bronte. Oh, these, yeah, all the same thing. Yeah. Neo! What's up? I just started chapter 4. Hmm. About there's a bounty poster here. I haven't done any bounty since that one in chapter 1 in the Valentine. What's that? Gunsmith? I think I might do a good. Yeah.
Greetings, friend.
Not much of the hole there, huh?
Did you hear? Mary has gone to take after eating some oysters from on.
Whoa, hey. You got my attention now. Watching you.
If you're a bounty chaser, take a poster. If you're anything else, take a seat.
$100. Just what's that trophy? What's that? Something version 1.15. Dun, 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 dun. dun. Oh yeah, I didn't. I should have been. No, none. Oh, damn it. Okay. Saint Denis. Mossy Flats region.
You going after Lindsay Waffle?
I might be. Or I might just want to hang his poster up on my wall.
Bonjour, messieurs.
What?
Oh, good lord.
Yes, it's a horse. I've seen a horse before.
Vendetta.
What? Mossy Flats.
It seems that the more we earn, the more
The
we
Mossy Flats. Might need to walk around that area some more just to...
That new judge is like all the others.
Want to see where this will get you?
Maybe head to this question mark.
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time? Can I tell you a little about what we're doing here?
Sure.
Less than a minute, I promise. We're trying to raise money to build an expansion to the Quincy Harris Memorial Hall, a shelter for homeless veterans and their families. Can you help? A donation of $20 would put us well on our way.
Yes.
$20 ain't no chicken feed, but sure, I can help you out.
That's very kind. What is your name, sir?
Arthur Morgan.
Your donation will be acknowledged on a founder's plaque when the building is completed. You have a great day, Mr. Morgan.
Oh yeah. No. Maybe I'll too low. Some information. Info.
Homes for the blind? Is someone there? Anything to spare for a blind man?
Just here, boy.
Oh, is someone there? Hello? Please, can you spare some money for a blind man?
Here you go, friend.
Bless you, mister. Truly, you're a saint. Yes, sir. There should be more people in the world like you. God bless. Please, anything you can spare would be much appreciated. Did I drop a coin? I know I heard it. Oh, here we are.
How you doing today?
Hey, you following me? Oh, come on, it's just a few coins.
Hello.
or what? A skinny one or what?
Have a nice evening.
How are things with you?
Well, you got my attention now. So don't do anything you'll regret.
Hey, I ain't here to cause no problem. Good evening to you. Out of the way!
A pleasant evening.
Hey, y'all.
Bonsoir.
How are things with you?
Evening.
Bonsoir.
Hey, mister.
Hello there. You won't believe this.
I heard the mayor's gonna be getting paid almost double in his new term.
Ah.
Good evening.
I don't know. I guess.
Time to go, boy.
Not sure I believe this, but my husband said he saw a boy selling a two-headed goat on the way home from work. Can you imagine?
Yep.
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
The hell?
Yeah, real funny, Dutch.
Oh, I thought so. So, here we are in a strange land of papists and rapists. America's very own Gomorrah.
This city's all look the same to me. So, how you get on?
I've been asking around about Mr. Bronte. From what I've heard, this establishment is our best lead, but I haven't had any joy in there so far.
So, I should just give it a shot?
I think so. Just keep it cool.
You know me?
I'll meet you back here anon.
Funny you should say that.
Well, you know how it is. I told them. I said, that's the state of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret.
That's why we love it.
Born and raised.
Well, over here.
I'm a transplant, but I'm never leaving.
I'll get you in a second.
Not unless we all get washed away.
Every year they say that's gonna happen. It ain't happened yet. Let me tell you something. The rest of the states, they lucky to have us. If it wasn't for us, they'd probably run back to Britain with the tails between their legs at the first sign of trouble.
You got that.
Now, how can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
$1, please.
For a whiskey?
Sure. That's the real stuff. From Scotland.
Okay. Here, have one for yourself.
Well, thank you.
So, mister, can I ask you a question? You ever hear of a fella by the name of Bronte?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking.
No, leave it, friend.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big, Mr. Italian, spaghetti-eating, long streak of piss big. And he makes my skin crawl. So squally a cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know, I guess. Oh, and friend, you'll be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be trusted.
Not a bad hole there.
What do you want?
Oh no.
Come on now, giddy up.
Waiting on the rain. That's the world I'm used to. Buenos días, señor. Levi's crop short again.
Come on now, this sulking doesn't become you.
You always have to be right, don't you?
I'm just giving you the correct use of the word. If you're feeling sick, you're not nauseous, you're nauseated.
Right, you're nauseous and I'm nauseated.
You're impossible. Yes?
Is there something you need?
Pardon me, but have you seen any kids around this way?
Yeah, I think I heard a few in the other courtyard up ahead. You can get through on the left there.
So are you done with the silent treatment now?
No.
Look around. Actually, let's look up here. Okay, nothing.
Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you to him. What it'll cost?
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. You don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
That's a bad brat. Here. Come on.
This way. Let's go, mister. You coming, Cleet? Stay close. Easy to get lost around here. Come on, then. You new to the city, mister?
Pretty much.
Don't worry. No one knows it as good as me and Cleet.
Is that right?
Hope you won't need his services, but you got the doctor on the corner there. Nice enough, fella. That's Baird and Schreiber on the right there. Famous bookstore. Not that I'm much of a reader myself. Now over here's a real piece of art. That's the Church of the Holy Blessed Virgin, mister. Modeled on the famous church in Toulouse, which is in France. You been to Toulouse, mister?
No.
We're Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist or nothing.
My mama said they used to burn Protestants and all, but, we all friends now. Isn't that the most beautiful testament to God's love for us all?
If you say so.
Let's go, mister.
Morning to you.
I ain't got all day here, mister. Bet they don't have nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine steeples.
Hey!
Little
He stole my gun!
Get going! He's coming after us!
Best.
Get back here!
No. Little trap.
I'll kill you, thieving bastard!
Whistle for my horse.
Come on, pal.
Ah.
Get going! He's coming after us!
You give that back! Ah, God damn it! Stop, you shit! You better stop right now. I'll kill you, thieving bastard! Bastard got off.
Oh, damn street trash. You after that kid? That little shit went that way.
Thanks for the help, friend.
You know, I kind of miss old bobtails.
I don't. Bounce around so much.
Hey, you see a kid about 14 years old run through here?
Why, yes, we did. He went around the corner there.
Thanks a lot, mister!
That's enough. Come here. Hey! Moron!
Bye, mister!
Give it with that.
Hey, Bigler! Get lost! I said, get lost, you dumb yokel!
Hey, watch it.
I'm being chased by the village idiot!
Get back here!
Don't you have pigs to feed?
What? Get over here!
I'll spend it on something nice, mister, I promise.
little fool.
Sorry again.
People say a criminal escaped from jail.
I'm telling you, a cucumber's definitely a fruit.
Since when?
Shit forever. I read it in the newspaper.
Oh, so it must be true. So they tell you the dog's a cat now. You just start calling him Dennis.
That ain't really the same thing.
Facts. They make half of them up.
I'm gonna go get my hat. Oh, I don't want to pick him up. My hat.
Mr. Chin got beat up by this.
What are you doing? This isn't
Oh.
natural. Are you mad?
Unbelievable!
¿Me echamos algo?
You know how things are.
Hey, try going around people.
Having fun, mister?
你呢塊點啊嚇？
Oh. Right. Oh, what?
What's the problem, friend?
Give me my things, boy.
What are you talking about, friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
That kid was gonna show me before he robbed me. Now, come on.
You new in town, mister?
Come on.
Mr. Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He got 50 men, mister. Why he gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with you.
I'm sure you do, mister. You and them friends of yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park. Hey, yokel. Now, get out of here.
Let me get through. Hey, vamos, will you move, please?
Eats, I need some substance. Some food.
Good morning to you.
Buenos dias. You doing all right?
Some foods and food.
Welcome to Cao Chow. I don't think I've seen you here before.
Let's have a look in here.
Repeaters, maybe. Repeaters. No.
This
I have
town
gun
can
oil.
be dangerous after dark. Always go
Gun
armed.
shit.
Maybe you think about it and come back to it.
Thanks, partner.
Morning, sir.
Excuse me.
On. People down this alley, I can get my horse.
Pardon me.
Hey.
The hell is
Sorry.
wrong with some people? What's your problem here?
Take it easy. I'm just needling you.
Yeah, hardy har har.
Yeah, I can go get my horse. Cheers, Tom.
And it won't be the last time.
On Tom.
Move already.
Hey, partner.
Oh no, you don't.
Whoa, take it easy there, boy.
Where you been?
Getting robbed?
Who by?
Bunch of children.
I won't inquire anymore.
But I found Mr. Bronte. Seems to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him. Apparently lives in a big house on Flavian Street, opposite the park.
Good work.
So what now?
We go pay him a visit. I'll get John, you meet us there. Whatever it takes, we need to get that boy back.
Well,
I cannot decide which I like less. The swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. We're a long way east to land we know, and far from real open country.
well,
Buenos días.
well,
Good morning, sir.
I was gonna ask, like, say, what happens in the story, like, if you've got that far, but, you haven't. I mean, do you mind if I... Yeah. Have you got as far as, when Jack gets kidnapped? Okay. Mm-hmm. Nee. Anyway. Let's see. Where was it? Moss. What's the bounty? Bounty hunting. Lindsay Wofford. Dead or alive. $100 in St. Denis. Locate Lindsay Wofford at Mossy Flats. Dragon. Well, I haven't got him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did send him a friend request at some point. Ugh. Oh, Dutch again. Yeah. Dutch and John plan to depart. St. Denis. Station. Mossy Flats. might be one of these question marks.
What's up?
What's up?
What's going on? Not much. Yeah.
I don't think it's...
Well,
let's go see them.
that is a little bit, you have to unlock them. But there's only like a couple at each place, but if you want to fully unlock each obelisk thing, it takes a while. There's a lot of grinding. This story wasn't this bad this time for Saint 14.
Hey, pig.
Just kind of get to go back and yeah, I got to the story.
Oh, sorry about that.
Well, you do a bunch of things for
yes, plenty.
What's his name? That warlock. Cyrus. Do a bunch of things for him. Well, you go around and find a bunch of parts and this and that. Because eventually you set up a thing to go find Saint 14. You find him in the past where he's lost everything, so you kind of give him a little pep talk and send him back out. And you give him the, well, you work on the another perfect paradox, so you get to update it, and then you give him his perfect paradox to start with.
Hey, buy me a drink, mon ami, huh?
No, trying to work on some strike stuff, so I got the solo Vanguard playlist.
Sure, what you want?
Trying to work on that
2 brandies, bud.
sidearm.
It's $2 a glass. Oh, better be good then. It's the best.
Thank you. Santé.
I ran through a few strikes earlier this week. I didn't get on
It's
yesterday.
quite a country you're building here, eh?
Well, me personally?
I don't know. What
Well,
do
you
you
had
do?
a few strikes to
Mostly,
get
I just
that
shoot
sidearm done.
How very American of you. I love it.
What do you do?
Oh, mostly I pose, I show off, I complain.
Yeah, something else is just solo
I
run.
know. I am ridiculous.
Try and knock out the rest of the stuff you had to do for the
I have seen the sights,
all that
and
shit.
I have discovered the one eternal
Picked up
truth.
some bounties to work
I
on.
am a pious, how do you say, old ass.
Asshole?
That too. That too.
Well, at least you have some self-knowledge. Where were you on your journey?
All the civilized world. Painting my
I
little
did
pictures,
too.
meeting the
At the end of
locals.
each one, you get a
Painter?
No, I'm a whole ass.
weapon out of
I
it.
thought we had covered this.
Yeah, but you paid.
So the first time I picked the
Not
sidearm, and
according
the
to
second
salons
time
à
I picked
Paris.
the
No,
auto
according to
rifle.
them, I cannot draw, I cannot paint, and I should
Faster
go
fire
away.
auto
So I
rifle.
went away.
It's not bad.
Miss Paris?
That smelly, filthy place with old buildings and ghosts and shit and French.
Well, I don't have
I
the best
that
perks
right
on
here.
them, but
I guess
like
so.
it shoots.
You know,
It shoots as fast as the Misfits,
you know,
but
Arthur,
it actually hits what you're aiming at.
it's
Doesn't seem to spread out
lies.
as much as the
Believe in
Misfit
women.
does.
They are the
At least
truth.
for me.
Art is lies, but
I hated
the
Misfit
vagina,
at fire rate,
that
but
is truth. Presence
that one's not bad.
is truth. Art for idiots.
Sidearm's not bad either. I actually had a
I've tried both. One is
decent
better,
perk on the sidearm.
much better.
The first one I got.
So, I must be boring you.
It's
but
got a
here.
perk on it called Four-Pole Weapon, which increases damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their
Unless you
super
want to
active.
wipe your bottom with it, but I wanted to say thank you for
Kind of like a new perk on that.
Well, that's very kind, Charles.
And on one of the grenade launchers, got a pretty decent perk too, called Lead from Goat. If you pick up heavy ammo, you also get ammo for that grenade launcher as well. So helps out if you need special ammo for it. And they put special and primary ammo finder stuff on your armor. They give you for free to boost your stuff up.
And hope about that.
What is your problem?
Help the poor. Help the poor. You, kind sir, will you help the poor? Can you spare a little?
I don't know right now.
I ain't so kind.
Yes, you are, sir. You have it in you, I can tell.
I'm a nasty bit of work, Father.
You're wrong on 2 counts, sir. I'm a humble brother, a penitent monk, not a priest, and you're a magnificent bit of work.
That was a nice guy, and I could
some
pry him out of
choices,
it.
but which of us has
Fell off the cliff, so I had to climb it to get to it.
You have no idea.
But you do. And God does, and that's enough for me and for him.
We shall see.
That we shall, sir. But why don't you hedge your bets and give 2 bits to the poor? There are so many who will go hungry tonight. A little can go so...
Sure.
Bless you, sir.
How you getting on, anyhow?
These are a somewhat apathetic lot, I'm afraid.
My mentor says that America is designed to induce apathy in people.
It's a wonderful insight. He must be a wise man, your mentor.
Well, sometimes he's a downright fool, but, well, usually he's the best man I know.
At least they're not overly grindy this time.
thing is,
They're still kind of grindy for weapons.
Poverty will always be with us.
Well, that one's going to take a while.
We had banished that.
Did get the catalyst, but there was one thing you had to run a pyramid in for, so I ran that and actually got the Lord of Wolves
pawnbroker down the
catalyst.
block around the corner, the one with the green door. Well, they say he sells more than forlorn trinkets. Help the poor.
That was kind of good because I had to worry about it. Sort of grain for it.
This place terrible. Hello. New face there. Good morning.
Hey there, kitty. Hey, cat.
Yeah, I did the
I'd go myself, but he knows
grenade launcher twice. Yeah, I did the auto rifle the first time. Well, the first grenade launcher had really shitty rolls. A lot of stuff's gonna end up on my Titan later on.
It's just through the market, there to the left.
Hey, it's better than catching nothing, right?
But yeah, it's going up faster for that 10. Like I was getting 955s like right off the bat, and just that's like pretty close on base level now. I was getting everything at, so but 10-point increase. I don't know why they done that. I guess they just wanted to give 10 more for the people that actually made it to 960.
Ah, I'm sorry. Yeah. What's the goal?
Yeah, it shoots pretty good.
Was it in the market?
Hi there.
Howdy.
Yeah, that's the one I was just talking about. If you pick up heavy ammo, it refills or gives you ammo for whatever weapon. So if you got a special ammo weapon, it's the only thing I've seen it on.
Got a few paintings over there. Something for the wife, maybe?
A bit of a
Yeah,
strange
not too worried
question,
about
but you
spike
heard
grenades.
tell
I
of
don't
slavers
know if
around
that
here
does actually
building?
enough fucking
What?
damage or anything.
You timed it well.
Well, fill
Some
for up on that
quality
lead from
pieces in
Gould
at the moment.
decent. You better hold more ammo. You better get more because you better pick it up off of heavy ammo as well as special.
Nothing.
Back there, I'm afraid just a few old books.
Something don't seem right.
Sir, what are you doing back there?
What's back here? Looks like this.
I must say, you're acting very strange. Just what is it you want? Maybe you should leave now.
Gonna need the keys, more handgun keys. And silver kills, but don't have a solar sidearm.
Oh, nothing there.
Yeah, worked on a little bit of that Crucible one the other day. I was knocking out my 4 games for one of those things.
How about you open that
Flat linear fusion rifle that you got at Crucible.
or I'll open the hidden door in your chest.
Got 39 final blows out of 125. Got all my precision one done, so let's go. And I also got to reach heroic and glory later on. But that's about
Oh, okay. Just pull the big red book on the
almost a
bookshelf.
third way, I guess.
It's called The Scourge of Crossbreeding by Harold McDougall.
It sucks because everybody's in there using the arbalist. So I had a heavy one on in case I got heavy. I was able to use the fusion rifle off of that. Then an arbalist, which for me, I have to shoot in the head to kill anybody, so.
Hello?
Cállate.
¿Quién es?
Yeah, it sucks because you only have.
¿Hay alguien ahí?
Well, I guess you can do all the
Help, please.
the Watchmen do those 2 adventures. Those count. You have to run through that. Lost sector counts, but it's only 10 per lost sector. It's I think 20% if you actually get the heroic public event.
I'm on your side. It's gonna be okay.
And that pops up like once every hour.
Ayúdanos.
They should have that more. Well, either that, or they should spawn that public event more often, or put something else there.
Now don't worry.
Or give
I'm
you
on
something.
your side.
Well, you got the Cabal, you have the Vex there. You do Vex Invasion, you do something with the Cabal. There's lots of things they can do there, because there's space there to do it. But they just, for some reason, don't want to do it. Well, I went and knocked it out because I was there, and so I had a bunch of other shit to do. Well, I got there, at least first time I've done it, 2 people knew what they were doing. Second time, at least 1 person knew what they were doing. Up there. Luckily, the first time, 2 people knew how to do it, because I fucking fell off the edge.
You'll be safe soon.
Well, my controller's deciding to screw up on the sprint now. So I went to sprint and it just stopped running. So when I jumped, I had the momentum to go forward. And just fucking fell off the side. I don't know. I think Destiny makes me too mad at times, so destroying my controller by pushing down on shit too hard. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Frustrating. Too many blueberries in parts of the games now, just screw shit up. A lot of people are purposely fucking just running shit instead of doing it properly. You just run through and do stuff it tells you to do. At one point you have to go do obelisk and like weapon stuff and all that stuff. Well, I don't know what part you're at, I don't know the last thing you... Because there's one part it doesn't really tell you, you have to kind of figure it out. Did you go talk to them? Sometimes they have a quest you pick up from them. That's just to talk to them. And it'll send you on to the next thing. Might have to go do the... I don't know if you... did I already tell you to do that? What you call it, I guess? Yeah. That new thing. Yeah. Then there's a part where you have to recreate
Brother Dorkin's friend.
Arthur Moore.
Perfect Paradox. I don't know if he already gave you
I found these 2 imprisoned in that shop.
that quest to work on.
Well,
So you have no quest in your inventory for them?
Trust me, in that they're very unusual. I don't think they speak much English.
My brothers, come.
Man, you already did both obelisk things.
Manger. Comida, please.
Hey, you forgot this?
Oh. Yes. Thank you.
Eat easy and marvelous.
Here. Payment. For your services.
I mean, thing was
Could
sure.
not have freed these men
Easy
myself.
do that next week.
Give it to the...
Yeah, I forgot which one it said.
Thank you. I will. Like I said, magnificent. Come on. Come. Come see me again sometime. I often work at the old church on Gasper Street in St. Francis.
Well, if you already powered them all both up, then that should be it as far as that.
I'm gonna see, maybe it's bounty up here. Not sure.
Excuse me, bud!
Not the Pinkerton then.
Well, well. Yes, I like
What?
Listen, bit of a weird question, but do you know where I might find some moonshine?
What?
I'm not supposed to
Moonshine.
use other.
No, strong liquor, over strong.
What's you all
You want to get over drunk?
thing?
No, it's not.
So, I don't know.
What is it for?
Oh, I just need some.
Well, as luck would have it, you are in the legal hooch capital of America. There's plenty of real booze here. But for shine, well, I'm guessing you'd need to go out into the woods. I mean, I know you'd have to go out into the woods.
Now listen, I don't need that much.
How much?
About 100 gallons.
Of shine?
Yes, thereabouts.
Why?
Oh, all right, I'm trying. I'm building a machine. A machine of love.
100 gallons of hooch and love's gonna come pretty cheap.
Please, friend. I'll pay. Just bring it here. It's for a good cause.
Well, if anyone knows who's moving that kind of shine, it'll be that stagecoach guy.
I don't know if that mine only in rank 1, so I just did it to get that first weapon out of him. My Scorpion wasn't a bad scout rifle to start with, but yeah, wasn't bad with the perks it had already.
Mossy flats.
But yeah, I ain't worried about new perks. That's more shit that's gonna fill up my vault. So. Get out and lock and try that other weapon that they have for that Mars thing is.
Mossy flats.
The X-Mars got the bygones and the I don't remember what the other weapon was after that.
Darn. What's that? Photo studio.
It takes a while with this sidearm.
Let's just go. And Professor.
So primary weapon? That shoots.
No.
Does it have a natural thing to it?
Just as soon as I get my hands on that methanol. What a helpful fellow.
So there's no like normal thing for it though. So it's only when you toss the grenade. I guess they're partially bringing that back.
Oh.
That's cool.
What?
They're not big on sidearms, you gotta be close up. But at least it got a new perk to it. So I guess if you really need that extra deals, if you're doing like a match game, you can always use your primary as whatever your subclass is. I think I can go buy that one thing from. I don't know if it works. That's the thing. If you have to do something to get 0 guilty off that. What used to be the faded Ingram thing.
I cannot believe it. A first printing.
Oh.
So I gives you armor after. I already got a lot of weapons because I don't think they added anything outside of quest stuff this time. I think everything does it the quest items now.
The dog. Oh, not that again.
Yeah, the 60%.
Yeah, fine.
Hello, mister. Not a break, huh? Must be nice. No sense in running yourself ragged.
That didn't work. Short the grenade.
Try again. Please. Please.
It is
Por favor. It's warm. W, an upside down M.
I don't get
Hello, mister.
Sister, my friend, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, sir. Brother Dorkins
Yeah, I
told me
just need
about
some
the
type of
wonderful
other
thing
weapon
you
to
did.
go up my
Well, he
Titan.
talks a lot of
Make
nonsense. No offense.
None taken. None
something for the
taken at
energy
all.
slot for
Hey,
him.
stop!
These kids,
The
they'll
only thing I've
work.
seen so far was a
Please.
grenade launcher for it. It's kind of hard to run a grenade launcher and a shotgun on a Titan.
Oh no. Oh. One of these again.
You little bastards! Oh. You alright?
Oh, I'll live.
Kid did this?
You know him?
He robbed me. Which way you go?
That way. Fake.
Thank you.
Get off me!
Where's my watch, you little weasel?
I don't know nothing about no damn watch.
Last Saturday, I saw you steal it with my own 2 eyes.
Maybe your eyes don't work so good no more.
Hey, you! Why don't you leave the boy alone?
What's it to do with you?
I can hit a lot harder than you. Promise you that.
All right, forget it. Little shit ain't even worth my time.
So all the things for Obligus.
Thanks, mister.
You had a chance at getting a pack of them from it.
No, I'm just a kid.
I got 100 out of one of the crucible matches I was in. I think it's just a chance of getting them at the end of a match. Which I think is garbage. I think it should be a
Hey, you want some company, mister?
guarantee, but as much as it takes to, it takes what, 200 to level up?
This is Downs?
Oh, no. Not you.
So it should be like a guarantee they
Help.
play this crap.
Help.
Hold on.
This man
Get
is
it.
bothering
Now-
me. Someone help me. Officer, help.
Oh,
Instead of
hell.
go play this crap and you might get it. Hate life the whole time you're trying to get that crap.
The hell? Why am I wanted? I didn't do anything.
Don't do this.
Hmm.
Help! Get that bastard!
I need to do something with better tracking for that throwing knife since it'll make a precision on one hit. Crucible.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
Let me, please.
Just the points go up to that sidearm without actually like being points at the end of the game. I figured I was gonna do a bunch of nightfalls or some crap to get points for that.
What the hell? Oh shit.
Well, that's something I had to do. Strike play this. I just jumped into one. Took the first one I got. I don't know if it's that or if it's this emblem thing. I had to do the playlist for. I do like that crucible. The emblem you get.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's bosses. Take the strike. Once a lot of these enemies piss me off, so I'll take some hate at them or throw a knife. They keep showing kills.
Oh, what the hell? Something recognized auto or something?
And actually got the emblems finished right before, the day before new season. The old last season's emblems and shaders. Jumped on, did a bunch of strikes at the end just to finish that one off. And it sucks that day I was getting shortchanged. Like before I was getting, earlier in the week when I was doing it, I was getting like 7% for one of the things I had to do. And then the next time, the day before, I was getting like 5%. To like fucking the extra half of the fucking things I had to do.
Oh.
Way too long.
Hello there.
Look at the lawn,
Let's get. That's the Vanguard one's on. Does it actually shoot pretty good, or does it jump around? Is it a single shot, or is it a full auto or a burst?
Guess I should be leaving my horse.
Well, like I said, it'd be good for match game stuff. That way you can have all 3 types of damaging weapons. You just gotta make sure you have a grenade ready when you need to use your primary one. And your abilities now to do like your dodge and stuff depend on your whatever class thing you have. So Titan relies on a strength, Warlock on a recovery, and Hunter mobility to get there.
What?
Dodge and well and wall back faster, which I never used the Titan wall. I always give him resilience anyway. So. Hunter's just going to be doing less dodging.
Go back to the camp.
And drop state grenade, which does pretty good damage. So now when you have to do grenade kills on Crucible, you might actually be able to kill something.
Oh wait, no, that's the camp.
Do what? Hit a bungee.
Oh, is it right over here? No, that's not it. Oh, where is...
For this seasonal thing. Yeah, that shows one for this season. The one at 98. How do you look at last season's? I want to see one season, this season's thing, right? Well, it's showing us this season, so.
Wait, what?
Next one, Bungie.net. Am I looking at the seasonal thing under my season progress, but it's just showing this season.
Damn it.
Maybe there's a way to. Oh, that just shows you the overall season stuff today. There's my progress stuff. No, I'm doing it on computer.
What's our base?
Oh, there's a way to claim it. Cool. There you go. I got my boots. Yeah, I had to go through another thing to find my past season. Yeah, I gave me the boots. Bombardiers. So I have to hunt for those. That's cool. Probably, I guess it's better to get them now than wait until they fixed up. They're 956. They haven't already got to be arc. Guess if I use shotguns, it'll work. There's some weird looking boots still. Looks like he's wearing sweatpants with some Vex armor and some samurai armor. He's got the sticks for it too. His leg. Yeah, I don't like that far, and I don't like the fact that it looks like he's wearing sweatpants. Or like some really weird looking baggy pants shit. But overall, I guess it's not too bad other than us. The bongos, like you said, that's the biggest. And that's like a war thing, I guess.
Bloody camp.
Just war chant stuff. Now they go into war and they play the drums and shit. I guess that's what it's supposed to be like. Which is still stupid, but there ain't much you can do about it. I just gotta find a good looking shader for it. Yeah, well,
damn, man. It has to be down there then. Sure.
Oh, we spoiled the gunmetal ones.
Yeah, it must be down there. Go away in that.
Mobility mod on that one. I'll make it. This should come back faster.
There we go. Oh.
I won't stop till you're dead.
Why? I have no idea why I'm wanted. Oh no, this is not a good idea. On the train track. No!
What did you do that on?
What?
I'm sorry, Horsey.
Yep.
Well, Swashbuckler is pretty good, except it's like Rampage. But Grave Robber is pretty good. Auto rifle is going to be in pretty close proximity to get him to actually work good. So you punch and reload it, so it's actually not a bad roll.
Oh!
Yeah, I've never finished that story, so I have the 2 armor pieces missing in my type. Warlock actually got that new one. Just run around on him. Last.
I am wanted, I don't know why. Someone just recognized me or something. Oh!
That's your right.
Time to go, boy.
sure there's no thing in your inventory.
Easy there, easy.
Oh, shoot.
Slow down, folks. Just a minute, boy.
Yeah, you're supposed to rebuild that shotgun. This one you have to rebuild it. You have to rebuild the perfect paradox. Turn into them after that.
You got more, boy. Come on.
You're getting closer to the end. Once you build that shotgun,
Oh.
you'll find Sync 14. Or is the older version of him. This is where he originally gets the shotgun from you, so he can give it to you later on, so you can go back in time and give it to him. I wouldn't put 2 shotguns on if you're gonna run 2 with like the Acurius and the something else. If you're running 2 shotguns, you're just gonna have to swap around, lock your ammo's gonna get split between them. Which I guess you get twice the ammo, I guess. So it's a matter of how often you get shotgun ammo drop. I don't remember what you actually had to do. What you had to go into for that. Just say shotgun kills, or did it tell you have to do something specific? Yeah, but is it anywhere? Like, does it tell you specifically where you have to go? Or is it just anywhere? Well, I guess you can go to ADZ, do double shotguns, run out of ammo, find you a flag to rally, and start all over. It's because you get twice the ammo with 2 of them. It's just harder to find ammo, so you gotta do something specific for it. But yeah, that's part of the story part. That was the last thing he gives you before you go find the big man. Then you get to go have fun. Luckily, it doesn't reset all your progress in that fucking mission. At the end of it.
Oh.
They should make that one a replayable mission. That one you do after you build a shotgun. You go find Saint 14. Just interact with them. Kind of sucks at the end because you're lower level. And you have infinite enemies that keep spawning out. You pretty much gotta sit there just kill a bunch of enemies until they're all gone, and you finally get to talk to him because he's just sitting in his bubble. It's like laying there, he pretty much kind of gives up on shit. It kind of ends with that until next week. I guess you go find the one you have to find to actually bring back. So Destiny now has time travel. At least on Mercury for the moment. So you don't let warlocks touch anything. Yeah, but now you get to do it. Like right now it's just Mercury, because that's what he has his sundial set up for, stuff. Go through time on Mercury. That's why you can only find Saint 14 on Mercury. You went back and find them there, then you go and this next week and find them somewhere else on Mercury. This timeline. I don't know. Oh, maybe he'll go take over as the speaker since he was trained to become a speaker before. You got a lure thing from getting one of those packages from Zavala. It's talking about like the Vanguards want to just quit and disband because they weren't made to rule. So maybe save 14 to come in and take over. They're trying to figure out a new Hunter Vanguard. Technically to them, since I guess they don't know about Aldrin, is that technically a Hive Guard would have to be a new Vanguard for the Hunters.
Oh, no.
Depending on whether Aldrin turns into a Hunter or not. Well, he had all that Hunter armor before. Like, that was his normal look before he died.
Wait, no.
Because that's how we got the armor from it.
I just killed that turkey.
Well, he's got to figure out who he is and figure out everything. So it's like, when you die and you become a Guardian, you lose your memory, so.
No.
No. Be a shoot on sight repeatedly. Kill his ghost if you get the shot. 1 million glimmer for whoever kills his ghost. So is he around a city or is he around the dreaming city? So he's actually by the actual city. So he came to Earth. Like he was in a dreaming city. We got res. I guess the ghost pulled him towards the traveler. Well, just like with us, like your first thing is the ghost will take you, bring you back to the city, so you learn how to become a guardian. And interact with other guardians. So Aldrin and Pulled Pork are at the city. Yeah. Make fun of him because of him. They make fun of his ghost because his ghost is called Pulled Pork. Well, it's that too, but that ghost is running around forever trying to find a guardian. I just picked the wrong guardian. So I'm gonna walk around to see Aldrin walking down the street and just gonna shoot him in the face. Every time. He just gets res, he's die again. Hey, we'll finally get her shooting range in the tower. Gotta test out all your things against Aldrin. Just toss him in a room and shoot at him.
Hey, get up.
Huh? Is something wrong?
So people know he's alive. Hasn't really. Where is that mentioned at? I haven't read all my stuff. I can't across any of that.
Which one's my...
I haven't watched a whole lot of definitely. We used to watch a lot of those lore videos, but kind of. I haven't watched a whole lot of them anymore. Ever since things kind of slowed down and shit, it just kind of quit keeping up with everything. Yeah, I'm trying to get my extra 20 points to get this hand cannon done, or sidearm. Got all my kills with it, now I just need the points.
Where's my...
Points take a while to get.
Inside.
Well, yeah, it should go through lost cities, but yeah, just run around in circles outside. Yeah, the Vex spawning right next to me, just looking at me all stupid like.
My old friend, join us, please.
That's sorted. My tent.
Well, it was keeping up before, but now it's kind of slow way down as far as points.
Mr. Arthur.
No one upstairs here.
What do you want?
I don't know if I had to get points while using that.
What the hell was my... lodging... tent... whatever.
Yep.
Morning to you.
Mister.
I think you just do one, unless it has a separate slot for each.
Morning, Mr. Morgan.
This is not a bad strike to do. Yeah, the team I was with, we pretty much just like almost melted the boss in the first thing. Like 3/4 of his health off before he ever got to the first cage. Luckily, he didn't come out of his cage and run around and stomp on us. Well, I did I don't know if it's all in Nightfalls. So I haven't really seen it in regular strikes, but Nightfall, take too much off, he pops out. Or used to, unless they fixed that. I guess he took the learnings from Curta. Who used to chase you back in a room. I remember the first time that happened. Running that Crow to raid with just randoms, and we're all just sitting in a room. Next thing you know, we're all fucking dead. Like, what the fuck? Well, look at the feed was dead. Watch Crow to just ran back outside. Luckily, it's heavy everywhere, and I got a sword.
Can I not rest during this?
84% points. Yeah.
I wanted to change my clothes.
Awesome.
So what do you think of this place?
You folks sure move around a lot.
Yep, that's how it goes.
It takes a little while.
Maybe.
Wow. The Hydra hurts.
Supplies. on it.
Think you can make this place work?
I can make any place work. Just worried about the boy.
He's a Vex spy. I'll use that too. He's a Vex spy.
No.
It's part Vex now. Ow, that hurts.
You going to get up?
Well, do I always feel weak?
What is it?
Trying to sleep here.
I haven't used Merciless since I first used to run the raid. Well, that's what the Raider Nev used to have as used for that, the Leviathan raid. Because the fact that, like, it fires faster until you kill something, I think, or something. But it's not a good gun for like, unless you're sitting there shooting something specific.
Good. Some of them here that treat me all right. All right.
Hosea?
What's the latest on Jack?
I don't know. I didn't even know they had portables until I got it. I don't know. I didn't know about that one until I got it.
I'm not taking the rest, man. Yeah, well, I guess there's a deal in your thing to make it go faster. Yeah, it actually did, because each match you were getting 1% off that other one. Instead of having to do multiple matches before you even seen 1%, you would pop up. So the other one was, the one from last season was 300s. If you didn't have that thing unlocked. If you didn't have that thing unlocked on it, it was 300 you had to do. So it cut it down to 100 from 300. So when you get that one thing, it's going to go faster, but you still are going to have to do at least 100 matches after you get, well, depending on when you get that thing unlocked. So I try to keep it on to get it that 1% here and there, but yeah, it's 400 off of that. There is a tab somewhere. Maybe on the trans. There used to be a tab for Catalyst. I don't know what it's under. Damn. Unwanted.
It's under. What's it called? I still don't have the is it not user to Mito. Yeah, it's under account. And then you go to right of account. As it. I don't know. Telesto. What it was, but I haven't worked on it yet. They had the one for Symmetry, which I guess they already had out from last season. I don't have Sleeper. Black Talon.
I guess I'm gonna.
It's a Black Talon Catalyst now.
I don't know.
Which Black Talon's not bad. Like when I first got it, I actually used it right away. It's like having a dawn blade all the time in Crucible.
Dang. What am I gonna do?
I think I got it. It's in one of the dungeons. And I use it throughout that whole dungeon.
Shoot. Oh, don't. I'm gonna have to.
Well, I guess this flagger to get my ammo back from Heather. I got it just before it starts. %. So we done my solar kills from my scorcher.
Oh, hell, am I wanted? I'm just wanted everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what you have to do for that Lord of Wolves. I don't think I ever fired mine. I went through so long to try to get that from that stupid bounties for spider. Got in, just tossed it right in the vault. It's decent, but you just go through a lot of ammo each time you shoot. You waste 5 rounds for each shot of it. And you still gotta be kind of close, just like with a regular shotgun. You have to power it up, man. For small enemies, it's decent. You just blow the hell up out of them. It's just something else they were trying to put in the game. They're trying to put something a little different. I'm not too big a fan of it. I was hoping it puts a weapon in there that actually had something to use towards the new stuff that they put in for new enemies and shit. Just like the hand cannon and the bow had like a perk. Maybe we could give us like the overload rounds or something in it. This Hydra and this boss thing sucks.
Ah, hell. Damn it.
Another thing, killing a Hydra with a sword, just so you can blow up and kill you. Yeah, that's my faster way to get my solar kills knocked out while I'm trying to get those points done. Well, I got the 100 for the solar kills for the Scorched Earth. I'll just get all the solar kills for the duty-driven bounty. So we're halfway there. Yeah, we're halfway for that.
Yep. Morning, fella.
Nightmare Harpy suck too.
99%.
Mm-mm.
Oh, heavens. I thought I recognized you. Hello again. I thought you were sweating a little.
I caught some reprobate gambling around.
Seems to be a lot more dabblers from this as it used to be.
I swear, this place
Night.
is straight to hell.
It's now it becomes useless. No reason to farm it.
Paid that now. Yeah. It's still gonna be all red down there. Should probably still change the clothes.
Okay, fella.
If I can I even change my clothes in the general store?
Prime, that's 9:59.
Damn you! What seems to be the trouble?
I think you might get one per strike.
Well, been a while since you were last here. Have a look. All for sale, except the floorboards.
Alright guys, I need you to start dropping me some more heavy, like you did before.
Okay, this should be good.
That's not heavy, that's a blue in here.
Done. Yep. Sure, hand it over.
Nah.
You just gotta figure out what you hate the least amount of. I can do strikes a lot easier than
Okay, I'll take it.
Run through. Much headache.
Now, let's have a look.
Yeah, once these things run out, they're gonna have to pull off something amazing. That's either whether they're gonna continue this on for another year, if they're gonna start up D3 once these seasonal things run out.
Clothing, I need some clothing.
It's getting harder and harder to sit on here.
Say to each other when they're browsing these shelves, like they forget I exist. What's caught your eye?
It's on a map. Look on a map. There's should be at least one heroic and then a few of the. Because mine, like on a regular map, you just went to the flags and there was a heroic one just sitting there. Because mine shows like 4 of them right now. It used to be you used to have to go to him. Well, I guess it might be when you get to a certain point in the story thing, it changes. I don't know.
That might have been. I don't remember. No, it was a little more than that lost sector, but it took a while to do. Lost sector is probably your fastest because you can run through half the lost sectors. You gotta kill the boss man of that and run back out.
Good choice.
I know the heroic public event was like 20%. So.
Okay,
If you're lucky, you actually catch it when you're not doing a lost sector in the middle of it.
Anything else?
Thank you. Really.
Excellent. I love the stagecoach.
Cruise for matches take a little bit longer. The story part kind of wasn't too bad, but the rest of it, it's kind of the same shit over and over. Well, you do the same thing over and over. There's a very short story that's new content, and then you can only do it once. Now, you got a few weapons that were brought up to the newer style, because it did bring the Hawthorns up too, as well as the Perfect Paradox. Bygones is the Mars obelisk thing. So yeah, the Bygones brought up, but I think I don't know if Bygones is already with the new stuff or not. There might be new perks, but I think that was already had the same stuff as like everything else right now. Well, you get the Bygones, the actual Bygones from that strike, just like you had a Black Scorpion from the other one. I haven't gotten that weapon. Like, I unlocked the first level to get the first weapon each, because I didn't have the auto rifle from Tangled Shore at the time. So I unlocked the first level to get that one, and then I went and unlocked the first one on the other one so I can get that grenade launcher. And I was saving up points to unlock the level 3 to get that other weapon off of Mars. I guess it was like a pulse rifle or something. But it sucks because it seems like all their kinetic weapons all their primary weapons are all freaking the primary slot, which sucks with my Titan, because I like to use the Perfect Paradox and then put something else for the secondary slot, but auto rifle and side armor bow primary weapons are in the top slot. Same as Perfect Paradox. It kind of screws me over in having him with the two St. 14 weapons on him.
Yeah. What did someone help me! I could jump in the way of my horse. No, you made me run you over. And she moved in front of me. My eyes were open. She walked in front of me. She wasn't. Didn't want to.
I don't even know what mine is. Apparently mine's just high enough to get a 959 prime.
Oh my. Welcome back.
No,
I
can't.
guess I'll turn in once I get this sidearm done, so I gotta pick the sidearm up too.
Not buy tickets here.
Thank you for your help.
I don't know if I'm gonna turn in yet, so I'll hold on to it for a little while. Just have it big in there a little bit longer. I don't know if I'm like 9 or 10. I'm almost done with 8. I've seen people that's like up to 30s already. So, yeah, I got playing too much. You got too many bounties.
Hold your horses, won't be long.
Love to start you drink.
Damn it, why can't I?
I have no idea what the hell that means.
Bye.
Can I not do it while I'm on the mission?
Hello. How do you do?
Howdy, partner.
That's the problem. Hey, we're gonna put this thing in here, but nobody knows what it means, so they think they're getting something, but they're not actually getting anything. That's the bad thing about Bungie. It's like you're putting shit in, you're trying to make it sound like it's something, but it's actually nothing. It's like if they make D3 into a free-to-play. I'm just gonna play the free-to-play part of it. I miss out on story shit, but hey, I can watch videos on that. So stop paying for something that's not giving me anything. Then I won't have to worry about the fact that if I decide to take a month off from playing the game, I won't miss anything, because if I'm not paying for it, it doesn't really matter. Which I guess I doubt they'll free to play to start off the bat. 2% milk. 2% Vex milk. What was that? I wasn't fully paying attention. All I heard say it was 2%.
I'll spend most of this being wanted.
Yep.
You get 2, so instead of 400, you get 200. Does that, they have another thing in there to get another fucking boost? What are both of those? Like, what is it? Are they both like 2% things for that?
Oh, what about Omega?
Yeah.
Supposed to laugh.
So at level 11 you had double catalyst boost. You get a quadruple at level 22. So you get a double objectives progression for it at level 11. At level 22 you get a quadruples.
Hey, partner.
Yeah, this time they just put one on a free track. This last time it was only on the paid track that you got exotics. This time they added exotic to the free track for everybody that's on the free plan. No, free plan's on the top. That's why there's less shit on the top. Looks like there's more shit than there was last time. But at the end, once you get towards the end of it, there's that one you're talking about at level 60 or whatever it is. That's the free play track on the top, so they get one exotic. I think last season they didn't get any exotics off that. I think it was all for the paid track of it.
What do you think you are doing?
Oh, come on.
Hello?
Every day. It's a new challenge.
95%. You need everything.
Often the people that are most in need of our help are the most resistant to it.
But that's not a reason to... Mr. Morgan!
Excuse me, Father. Sister, I got your cross.
You didn't.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I hope the boy...
He's fine, physically. Mentally, he's a piece of work, but who am I to say?
Brother Dorkins was right about you. You are the most wonderful man.
Brother Dorkins is greatly deceived, I'm afraid. I'm happy to help a little.
Thank you. You see, it's a thing, but my mother gave it to me when I was a novice, shortly before she passed. You are the most wonderful man.
Oh, excuse me, Father. Sister, enjoy your day.
See, Father? Brother Dorkins told him. I told you. Brother Dorkins was fantastic.
No.
Almost there. That's it. I almost got all my solar kills for my duty driven.
And this guy. Yeah, let's do that then.
You must be damn stupid if you think you could come back here.
You look like you take it easy today, eh?
I'm just not cut out for hard labor.
Let me get through.
That's him. He's a low-down bastard, I tell you.
You sure?
Do it.
Hello.
What you gotta do?
We gonna talk about what you done to my wife.
Why do you forward in water?
I can hear you breathing. You're a dead man.
So much for the new world, the new morality. Saint-Denis, it's the same old European trivial.
Hey, who the devil are you?
As far as you're concerned, I am the devil. Now get out of here.
This cad.
I said get out of here.
Damn French.
So,
Quite know why I did that.
Because barbarity is boring, no?
It kept me amused some years.
You must go, my friend, before the gendarmerie arrive.
Hey, you gonna do right by this feller's wife?
You have done right by her. The little bird is
What's that
free. I am an artist, cowboy. I must do what I feel. Look, I have an exhibit at the gallery. You come, see what I mean.
Yeah, well, just make sure you got those legs on so you can toss that grenade out, because that's the only powerful grenade we have. Hey, you got shitty grenades, so we're gonna give you a good grenade, but it's gonna be in your pants. You gotta dodge to use it.
Hello.
Does pretty good damage, but like, once again, I have to have armor on it to get something good. Every other class got a good fucking grenade. Hunters, no. You got the shittiest grenades you can ever get.
Let's go down.
Oh, look, we have all those sword kills done for that other bounty thing. Done with this crap.
Old Mr. Henderson done flung his chamber pot at some kids messing around music.
Seems like you got a freaking 1,000 kills to get this goddamn sidearm done. And I got an error. And I can wipe all my progress because it's bunchy. No, you've been in the strike too long and you haven't finished it. You're getting things done. Apparently spending over an hour in a strike. Because I don't want to mess up somebody else's strike. Isn't good. Now I'll try to log in and find on a band.
Claire, I need to pass. For the love of God.
Tell them I want all my money back.
Hello, mister.
Everything I spent on Destiny 1 and 2. Can't play them. Hey, they banned it for no reason. It takes a long time to solo a strike. It can take days. Let's stop putting stupid things in the game. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about these, but it's fine. I can give you as the specific ones don't give you much either.
Hello?
If you put a shotgun scavenger on it, you only get like 2 rounds out of each extra box you find. So at least you've got to fund it for like everything now. So if you're using that Ariana's Vow or a shotgun or fusion, you can find ammo for it. I don't know if they put a heavy ammo finder. I don't know if they put that back for the helmet or not. So I think it was only, they only put it on one specific piece of gear this time. I don't know if that secondary primary ammo was only one set of armor, or if that was multiple pieces. I brought it back. Well, it should be for any armor. That should be a universal piece. Well, what it showed you, if it had a void piece, like a void symbol on it,
when you're looking at it.
Oh.
It'll tell you if it's void or not. If it's not there, then it's everything. Yeah, it's just a universal.
Yep.
What did I have left on that anyway? I got 2%, so I actually run the strikes I need to run anyway. The legit run hit me. Yeah, I got 2% left on him.
There you
Run
are.
normal strike and
Boys
get that.
ready?
I gotta run 3 strikes for this.
What else do you know about this guy? Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European.
Yourself at one time,
Clearly got power and money. Now, listen. If we go in there,
Hey, don't
start
show the
shooting
look.
up the place, the boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee.
Know me.
Better like this, gonna have a lot of protection.
No one gonna get shot, Arthur, so everyone just relax. We'll charm them. Trust me. This the place?
Must be.
You okay, John? I guess.
Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte. Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen.
Run along now, boy.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this.
Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui
Bongo grenades.
Sono soldi?
Why do you take his
That's,
son?
that looks like drums.
Excuse me.
You got the drumsticks there, so
said,
they might fall off as your
why
bombs, but
did you take
they
his
are
son?
drums.
We ain't got no
War
problems
drums.
with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one,
And you got you have a half a samurai thing on your hip, and you got a half a dress on your other hip. It's ugly.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath, and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion.
look at Shady.
Have I not shown you almost infinite
I
compassion
put
already
a
by simply allowing you to
gun
breathe
that
in
on
my
my head that I
presence?
couldn't find to use on anything else.
indeed you
One on me.
have.
Didn't look too bad with that. Darken it up for my darker one.
Now,
That
we
does look good
are
on some
simple
things.
country folk. All we have is each other.
What the new armor that they have for this season for the hunter is kind of rough to find something good because they put that stupid
Inbred
other
ex-slavers
crap on like the
got
legs and the
nothing
arms.
to do with
Picks up
anyone.
the shitty colors of everything.
Destroying the liquor business.
We was innocent bystanders.
It's kind of hard to find
And
something
that
that's
which we weren't innocent of, well,
good for them.
we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly, you think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Vattene a bere sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderland.
Yeah, still killed the
Arthur Morgan.
wanted enemy.
The pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine.
Yeah, the wanted enemy on the Earth taken mission. Strike. Yeah, I was hitting it with a sword and I pushed it off the waterfall.
Of course, of course.
So when it killed me, it fell into the water and died.
But should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course, I know you would not want
Yeah,
that.
but
Huh?
it's like a warlock. It can float.
No, no. So how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
Hey, I'll take the kill.
A couple of people
I
have
don't know
taken
if it
to
dropped
grave
me
robbing in
anything.
the cemetery.
Fell off
That
the
is a fine place
waterfall.
for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile, so maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde.
I didn't even know anything
You
about it.
tell me more about my manners.
Well, it probably gives you whatever you don't have for some reason.
Salute.
Salute.
Grave robbers? You think he's taking us for a fool?
No idea. What choice do we have?
I got another prime.
None, I guess. This is idiotic.
And the attorney things up before. It's much else.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure
I hate those little shadow thralls.
It's real impressive.
Sneak up behind you and punch in the back.
You did good. Holding your tongue.
Then my team moved forward, so they all disappeared before I killed them.
One word that comes out of that bastard's mouth. We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him.
It smells fishy to him.
He's okay.
He'll be fine. I figured the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore.
Done and done.
Let's just get this done. Let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right.
I got a Duke 44 and I finished off my quests. That sidearm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only like 2% when it decided to boot me out of the game.
Okay. I think this is it.
You stupid warlock. My chest to stand on.
Hey.
I think that's what happened. So I was in there fucking around. I was like, it shouldn't take you this long for this strike.
What are you doing? Let's leave the horses here.
Made progress. Well, they came up with an error and like shut down Destiny all the way. So actually, it loaded all the way back up. I think because I wasn't making any progress into it, and I spent over an hour in there. That is just like, hey, something's wrong here. Actually, I'm going to turn these primed before I go through these other strikes I need to do. I thought you ran through that with me one time.
Let's find him and get the hell out of here.
Search the cemetery for the grave robbers.
And now it has eververse blinking all the fucking time when I'm on a fucking map.
Don't want him to bolt on us.
It's probably because I have bright dust to spin, so it's like, hey, go here, spin it all. No, you have nothing there for me. I'm not spending real money. You got your money from me already. I still got the, what, 1,000?
Wait.
What gave me before? They had 3,000 it gave me. There's a couple of things I would like to buy, but it's like, there might be something better that comes out later on. The only thing I've seen that I want out of it is the red and black thing for the that other pulse rifle that came out. The one that Tolan made. The bad juju. There was a cool looking for the bad juju, but I don't use bad juju, so it's like not worth it.
I know.
It's a cool gun, but it doesn't look bad like it is. It's like, it does look like a cool shader for it, but
600 bright dust for it, or 600 silver for it. Like, nah. I'll wait until they have something in there for something I actually want and I'll actually use. So.
I'm gonna push you ahead. You watch my back.
I didn't care for the way that the other stuff they had in there looked. So. There haven't been many payroll money for this or that things to buy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The aluminum one actually did look good, but I don't use that one often. I'm not a healer person, so.
They can hear us, you know. They're still with us.
You should get yourself
It was
home.
a good premise of coming up with for the way that that works, but I don't like shooting from the hip and sending out things to not heal people. Last word I used to use it.
We don't want to spook.
I used to use that a lot for Crucible because it was the beast in there.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, it's a beast in the Crucible, but Thorn's always been good. Thorn has never dropped out of being good. I do, and like right now, I haven't really used it because the power level changes, so I haven't brought it up all the way. And there's other exotics I was forced to use. Yeah, see, my Thorn's 950. So I did bring it up. I just haven't grabbed it out to use again.
Oh, man.
Well, looks like someone's been here.
Yeah, Thorn's always been a good gun. But I was forced to use Ariana's Vow last season, and now I'm forced to use Symmetry to get the Catalyst done. So.
Tree control.
If we can get the third person to get on.
There's a lamp here.
And 6 solar kills away from that honor-bound bounty. Well, at least the solo part of it. Still gotta kill a bunch of bosses.
We've been on some strange jobs, Morgan.
Which that's gonna
this
suck.
one.
Please strike. Shader and what you call it? No, it's the. What's it called? Shader and the emblem. I guess you get both of them at once this time. Still sucks that you gotta get like 30 fucking boss kills. Somebody's gotta do 30 strikes. And you gotta do points. Which means you have to do nightfalls to get the points, so you have to. I went through and I finished it up, but it took forever. They got cloak and they got arms. That's kind of the way I'm getting, like it's starting to wear me out. You still feel weak, like there's no point in power because it doesn't seem to do anything.
With pleasure.
This place gives me the chills.
I don't know, I'm kind of waiting to see, like, when's Iron Banner coming back? Want something fun coming back? Then I'll do it then. So they give you 3 weeks to knock out a panic weapon in it.
Go first. You stay
So what the
close.
fuck do they have you do? You have to spend like fucking every 24 hours a day, all week while it's around to get it done.
Where are these sons of bitches?
Then you got to delete a character, start another character, so you need an extra character to get it done.
I'm done. Trail stops here, but...
Yeah. Too much pain in the ass with this crap.
And that's it. Oh. Maybe I'll...
I'll go see what Zaval offers me to decide on it. Might just wait until later on to pick it up.
Place is starting to make my skin crawl.
Yeah, it's 9:57. I grab a dead wrong.
All the ways I thought today was going to turn out, this sure weren't one of them.
Just follow the rat.
Hopefully it sticks with one with the hive boss so I can get the other bounty done. Yeah, it's getting less and less fun and more work for Destiny. I guess it works out for people that want to sit there and grinding shit out, but it's like, now you just make me want to go play other games, or like not play games at all. It's like Destiny's my main game I play most of the time. Pretty much the only game I really play. It's just too much when you force me to play shit. Which I guess it's my fault for wanting to get that shit done, but if I don't get it now, it's gone. So I think that seasonal shit's just garbage no matter what game you play. I don't mind events coming and going as much, but like when there's certain coveted items in it, it shouldn't be that way.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of just going there. Well, you gotta run two things, and you gotta just sit back and snipe people in the face the whole time. I try to, but it's still like, even though that arbalest shoots faster, it doesn't shoot fast enough to hit somebody when they're coming at you. So you got a chance of missing them because it doesn't have that great of a lock-on aiming system. That's 3 more, so what kills? It did put me in a hive one. Put me in that new hive one though. And luckily they're like halfway through it.
Bloody hell.
No. I've heard about it, but I watched it. I don't even even know where it's on.
Goddamn place.
Where are they playing that on?
I mean, gosh darn shithole.
I think I've seen it on at one time when I was watching something else. Every so often. I think they're trying to get hype up for that movie. Which kind of looks a little bit weird, so I don't know if I want to watch that movie or not.
Of these things. Corpses in this city live better than we do.
Oh, damn it.
I think they're using that to set up for that. Their movie there, their Birds of Prey. That's supposed to have Harley Quinn in it. So. Nah, I think they were just trying to mix it up. There's 3 or 4. Might only been 3.
Get in cover. And we'll
I never really read the comics and all that shit, so I've only seen where people talked about her and where they try to put them in other TV shows before. Where the heck am I getting shot from?
Oh, damn it.
What was that?
Oh, finally.
You boys found my purpose. Watch it.
Damn it. How many you see?
3, 4? Hard to tell.
You should have paid Mr. Bronte.
Gotta finish this.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
They're going to ground, Morgan.
It's probably not gonna go well, so I'll sword on.
I don't see him.
You picked the
But,
right place to die.
Do
Let's
something
get
about
after
it.
him. After gun.
You think you can rob
Bastards.
You heard the guy named Dr. Nope.
See where it's at. We sure picked the right night for it. Reckon this is gonna wake a few people up?
No doubt. Can hardly see what I'm shooting at.
Then move, blast it.
No way.
I can think of better ways to spend an evening.
Next time Dutch can go and I'll have a drink.
Damn it!
One guy's just fucking decided to stand around.
Who's talking now, huh?
If you stand around, you'll make me want to stand around. Nothing's
Sure
being
hope
done.
they ain't seeing better than we are.
Just keep your head down.
The other guy was taking forever to kill the other boss.
Let's get after him. Come on, damn it! We're gonna lose
I don't know what you gotta do for that one. I forgot to look when I was in the tower in mine. What you call it? Put the Okay, well, it says you're joining, or I gotta join it. Your team when you're on the top of that goddamn thing. That's it. Well, they took over half of its health down right away. Oh, shoot, when it was already over. No damage.
Be around here someplace.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Robbing grave robbers, we've hit the big time.
Well, they had that before. That part was already there. So if you're a sword easier,
let's look around where they
I guess. I don't know if you can block with that black talon. So it does a shit ton of damage, so.
Come on. Let's quickly check that spot where it all kicked off.
Who invited the ogre?
We can't go
God
back
damn
to
it,
Bronte.
I killed by the cave troll.
Show for it, Arthur.
Oh, we got one guy alive. Bad spot, dude. He's dead. Oh shit, he's still alive. I don't know how he survived that. Or the other guy survived himself. I got 100 of those polarized factorial things out of here this time. Somebody else found a Lord Wolf's catalyst. Yeah, I think it's just random on whether you get those at the end of a match or not.
Think there might be something in here.
I guess we match for Crucible on a round of strikes.
Good. Now let's get out of here. Damn, the law's here. Come on, let's see if that gate's open.
Oh, them up.
Locked. Let's just track back to where we came in. Damn it. Come on. Let's go around the side.
Yeah, it didn't count as a hive boss. What the? It's a goddamn hive, so I did not count as a hive boss. And it didn't count as a goddamn regular boss and honor bound stuff. I guess we'll keep backing out until I get the 17th song. I actually do this, I'm gonna have to be play a string.
Oh, hell. Oh, come on, no. Get out of here. Oh, shit, man. Oh, damn, I just got off Belle, dude. No, getting right on me again.
Look out! Son of a bitch, got me. Shit, it's the law. Let's go. Maybe we can get out that gate. Locked. Let's just track back to where we came in. Damn it. Come on. We best stick to the side. Coming this way, get down.
I found a body. Looks fresh, still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Come on, stay together.
Yeah, it's always nice to get back out and forget that you're just sitting in orbit, waiting to load in.
Darn it. Fuck that up.
Yeah, level 8, they got upgrade modules. And destination resource module.
Come on, quick.
Next level, I get a glimmer and a crappy looking shader. Hey. I don't know how the hell you get red and yellow out of a gun barrel or anything.
Come on now, boy. So much for the quiet.
God.
What in the hell is the matter with you?
Oh, ah. Damn you, John.
The latest shipments is long overdue.
Let's get this done. Come on, quick! Come on, Arthur. Come on, let's get this over with.
Oh.
Well, you took your time.
Jack, where's your host?
Like I said, you took your time.
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, just
Let's
like
get
that.
going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys.
So what you playing now? You just watching YouTube.
Let's go! We have a new camp set up.
Yeah, I think I might be getting off now.
Jack?
Yeah. Yep. You too. Oh. You should get on some Red Dead. Or Last of Us. Or Shadow of Mordor. One of them. You'll do it someday. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Later.
I love it. All right, let's get this boy back to
yeah.
Get a move on. You sure you're okay, son?
I think I might leave this bit for tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I got some side stuff. I think mostly side stuff done, or side quests or stranger quests. Got the grave robbery bit, that whole mission. And yeah, I guess finding a new place to camp. Started chapter 4, so I think I might end it here. Well, if anyone's watching, please give us a like and a subscribe. Yeah, share the video. Maybe follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description, and maybe click the bell if you want. Yeah, for more Red Dead 2 and future such games. Yeah. And with all that said, later's all.